If you're a transracially adoptive parent, you're most likely interested in whether or not your child develops a clear understanding of race and ethnicity. You also might be wondering how to do that. What's it like to engage that process in your home and outside of the home? We know that adoption includes birth, relinquishment, separation from first caregiver, primary caregiver, mom, biological parent, placement, maybe multiple placements, and then the legal process of adoption into your family and your family system, your neighborhood, your community, the school district, and for some adoptees, immigration into this nation from another. Two major issues come to mind when I think about the process of race and culture for adoptees. First, when a non-white child is placed with a white family, how does that child respond to the loss of their racial ethnic birth culture? The second issue that comes to mind is during a time in the US where conversations about race are so fraught with tension and people are actually losing their lives in race-related incidents, how do we even begin to talk to our children about race? And how do we prep them to live in such a world and then maybe even equip them to help them participate in making it a better place? And what I've found as an active member of the adult adoptee community and as a clinician is that adoptees who are able to have these conversations with their parents at a younger age and maybe throughout their adolescence and teenage years, they're more likely to carry that trust and rapport with them into adulthood, not only with their adoptive families, but also with the people around them and the other relationships that they're a part of. You want your transracial adoptee to have the skills to navigate race and culture throughout the ages and stages of their life, so that throughout their life, race would not be a burden to carry, but an aspect of God's glory to enjoy and to steward with dignity and confidence, where they're inspired to hold and carry their racialized identity kindly and humbly as we all pursue justice together on earth as it is in heaven. And then rather than embarrassment or shame or feelings of indignity, we have higher self-esteem, higher academic achievement, more meaningful, satisfying relationships with peers around us and the adults in our life, fewer health risk behaviors, and overall better social functioning. There are a handful of ways that you can support that process in your child's life. In this training, we're going to go through 10 ethnic racial culturalization strategies. I'll call them ERC strategies. 10 ERC strategies to help you do just that. My mission, my goal is to empower adoptees to feel and heal by connecting them to community, information, and inspiration. I also help families like yours participate in adoption reform and racial justice. And the way I do all of that, I provide one-on-one individual counseling, I do family therapy, group support, I provide workshops, live workshops, keynote presentations. You can find out all about that at my website, therapyredeemed.com/WordPress. I truly believe the best is yet to come and that we can be building that together. This training is going to be broken up into two main parts. Part one is about awareness. Part two is about action. Awareness is going to have 3 main ERC strategies, and then the rest will be in the action part. I am cheering for you as we all walk forward pursuing racial justice and adoption reform together in this generation and for ages to come.